Hello, dear students! Як ваш настрій? Ще не вмерла України і слава і воля. This is the first line of Ukrainian national anthem. And today I will tell you the history of this anthem. We will read and translate the lyrics of this anthem. Тож сідайте зручніше, починаємо. Що таке державний гімн? Це урочистий музичний твір, культурний символ держави разом із прапором та гербом. This is Ukrainian flag, and this is Ukrainian coat of arms, if you didn't know by this moment. And what are the features of a national anthem? The national anthem, as one of the defining symbols of the nation, should have an appropriate impact on people's consciousness, instill fighting spirit, and lift their spirits. Мелодії гімнів зазвичай мають піднесене звучання. Ритм гімну має бути легким для запам'ятовування і водночас задавати впевнений та закличний тон. Також гімн мусить бути оригінальним музичним твором. Ще однією ознакою є використання в тексті гімну хвалебних слів, які б прославляли велич та незламність держави. And what were the hymns before «Ще не вмерла Україна»? During the Cossack era, the war songs «Come boys to arms» «Нумо, хлопці, до зброї» and «Song about Байда» «Пісня про Байду» were very popular among the Ukrainian people. And in the 19th and 20th centuries, Тарас Шевченко's «Заповіт» and Іван Франко's «Вічний революціонер» gained wide recognition, and the latter was considered the unofficial anthem of the Western Ukrainian People's Republic. So what was the history of the poem «Ще не вмерла України»? First of all, «Ще не вмерла України» it's a poem written in 1862 by Павло Чубинський. Павло Чубинський. He was born in a poor noble family in 1839. During his student years, he joined the editorial board of the magazine Osnova, Journal Osnova, the first socio-political and literary and artistic Ukrainian publication in the Russian Empire. Pavlo Chubinski was also a member of the Association of Intellectuals, Stara Gromada, which was engaged in cultural and educational activities. The exact day of the creation of this poem «Ще не вмерла України» is unknown, but it was in the fall of 1862. Chubinski was among the guests at a friendly party with Serbian students. They sang a patriotic song that impressed the young author, Pavlo Chubinski. They made such a huge impression on Pavlo Chubinski that he ran into adjacent room and half an hour later appeared with the text of this poem, «Ще не вмерла Україна». The poem spread so quickly among the Ukrainian communities of the Dnieper region that it didn't go unnoticed by the Russian authorities. And on October the 20th of the same year, by order of the head of the gendarmes of Prince Dolgorukiy, Pavlo Chubinski was sent to live in the Arkhangelsk province under police supervision. The reason was авторство возмутительных песен и прокламаций, and also because of вредное влияние на умы простолюдинов. And what about the first publication of this poem? The first publication of «Ще не вмерла України» dates back to 1863 in the journal Meta in Galicia. This poem attracted the attention of the priest and composer Mikhailo Verbitsky, who set it to music. The poem was published with notes in 1865 and was first performed as a musical piece on 10th of March at a concert in Peremyshel. And this concert was dedicated to work of Taras Shevchenko. «Ще не вмерла України» was used as the anthem of state formations on the territory of Ukraine. The song was approved as the official anthem in Carpathian Ukraine, which existed in 1938 and 1939. And how do you think, at what time the Ukrainian anthem suffered the most? The most powerful repressions our Ukrainian anthem suffered during the Soviet era. За радянської доби. In particular, in 1919, Деникінці destroyed about 60 copies of the anthem. And during the більшовицького режиму, the song was declared bourgeois nationalist. And those who distributed it were brutally persecuted. But, але, in the conditions of Soviet repressions, oppression and murders of cultural figures, a resistance movement emerged in Ukraine, which gained its greatest strength in the 1980s. Then events took place that determined the direction of development of future independent Ukrainian culture. Among them was the 1989 Червона Рута festival, which became a challenge to the Soviet system and a harbinger of Ukrainians' independence. And when does this anthem, this song, was approved as the anthem of independent Ukraine? On August 24th, 1991, Ukraine gained independence. The act of independence was proclaimed. On the 5th of December, Shche vmerla Україна was first performed at the session of Верховна Рада, dedicated to the results of the all-Ukrainian referendum and the presidential elections, performed by Веревка Хор, Веревка Choir. And in January 1992, the Верховна Рада approved Shche vmerla Україна as the national anthem. However, the law on the national anthem of Ukraine was adopted by the deputies only in 2003. At the suggestion of then President Leonid Kuchma, the first line of the song was changed. Instead of Shche vmerla Україна і слава і воля, it became Shche vmerla України і слава і воля. Can you notice the difference? According to the law, the national anthem of Ukraine is the national anthem to the music of Михайло Вербицький, with the words of the first verse and the chorus by Pavlo Чубинський. Okay, and it's time to read with me the national anthem of Ukraine. Ще не вмерла України, і слава, і воля. Ще нам, браття молодії, усміхнеться доля. Згинуть наші воріженьки, як роса на сонці. Запануєм і ми, браття, у своїй сторонці. Душу й тіло ми положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми, браття, козацького роду. And your homework from this lesson will be to learn by heart these lines. Good, добре. It's time to finish this video. I would like to remind you that if you want to support me and my channel, you can support me on Patreon and on Buy Me a Coffee. Also, you can order a beautiful t-shirt with the words of this anthem. Check the link in the description. Please keep praying for Ukraine. And скоро побачимось.
Сини України, любіть Україну, вона для любові життя вам дала, вона вас родила.